I'm gonna start up. That sounds good with you?
Yeah.
All right. Um, we are going. Twitch takes a little bit to actually start. Yeah, so we're just gonna, resume our work. Hopefully, I'll finish up my weight painting on my guy today. That's kind of my goal. I would like to wrap that up because the automatic weights did pretty good, so I don't think it should take too much work. But I am gonna have to redo it for the hands. I have to make a hand rig that didn't come with one. Oh, whoops. Okay. Yep, I am good. I'm gonna play with this a little bit just to... Or no, wait, I should redo the rig first. So if I want to change the rig, I have to basically redo the whole thing, or I have to, clear the parents.
What do you mean redo?
Because I need to add the hands, so I would need to redo all the automatic weight painting.
No. If you're adding stuff, you just have to you just add bones and then you have to manually add them to the vertex group.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go, okay.
But check out the advertising material for Zoop from 1995.
Oh, yeah, you did your research on Zoop for a little bit?
They had some pretty good advertisements.
America's largest killer of time.
Why are you wasting time reading the box when you could be playing the game?
That's great.
And there's only one thing you know. I can't stop playing this game.
They were really banking on it being like a World of Warcraft level addiction.
Yeah, I mean, I'll show you more about it and once I get
Made
the
in
video
Mexico?
done. Oh, maybe the box or something. I was trying to find what Hookstone Limited is. There's nothing on Hookstone Limited.
They're off the grid.
Yeah, the only thing I could find was one guy who works for Rockstar said he worked there in 1994 to 1996 as an artist. So he could have done this art for Zoop.
That would be a huge discovery.
But then the thing that I learned is that the trademark for Zoop was canceled in 2003.
Oh, so it's open.
Yeah, we could make Zoop.
We could make a Zoop game and would be perfectly fine.
Yeah, we would just have to. I think if we wanted to own the license, we would have to call Michelina Haley.
Who's that?
She's the attorney on the trademark.
Oh, okay.
But
Did you get her number?
if you look up, well, if you want to contact Michelina Haley, all you have to do is go to MTV Networks and talk to their senior vice president, Michelina Haley.
What? The fuck? This game
So
had
it's
some big hitters.
Well, it was made by Viacom. Viacom New Media. They only made 2 games. One of them is this Zoop, and the other is a remake of Sentinel called Sentinel Returns.
I don't think I really know what Sentinel is.
It's a old game where it's first person and you can't move. You just click and teleport to different spots, and you have to avoid this this sentinel basically that just shoots a laser at you in a circle.
Okay.
You have to like get around people while teleporting, but only in first person. It actually looks cool. Like the look of it is really, really strange. But apparently the new one is not as good.
It definitely sounds like it could be interesting.
The project was initiated by John Cook. I was reading about this guy, but I can't find anything about him.
His name keeps coming up.
His name is called No Name Games. But he negotiated with Hookstone to create the game for Cynosis.
Cynosis is what, the publisher?
I think so, yeah. But
Did you,
yeah,
in all your
much
study, sorry.
Pretty much everything related to Zoop is dead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Except MTV. Actually, no, Viacom died last year and was bought by CBS. So.
Yeah, like everything. And all that research, did you figure out how to play the game?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I still don't get it. Oh, there's like a full guide.
Yeah, I have the guide. That's how I found the address for Hookstone.
Road trip.
We're in the UK. Or were. But yeah, some of the ads are really funny. I'll put those in.
You may already be addicted. Before you even played the game, you're already addicted to it.
Yeah, it's really funny too. I want to try and do something with the difference between the America's largest killer of time and Europe's largest killer of time.
Wait.
Because what they choose to omit and, you know, like...
I didn't even notice there's two separate ones.
Yeah, one for Europe and one for...
That's good.
Dream cycle of a normal and healthy teen. He's dreaming about candy and a bikini lady. Dream cycle of a teen who plays Zoop. Zoop, play the game.
That's like, just replace Zoop with Rust, and that's just like what happens to me.
In Europe, though, they don't believe in dreams. Resting, the output of the heart, gallons of blood per minute when man is resting, walking, playing Zoop. He's pumping 7 times more blood.
That's so funny. I feel like the dudes who made all these ads like don't have any idea what Zoop is. They were just told like it's addicting. Like
I feel like most of it has to do with they were just like, oh, what if we just write it like Zoop is bad? Like it only works if the game is really good.
It's making a lot of leaps, yeah.
Money spending patterns. Before Zoop, I bought food, clothing, housing, upkeep, medical care, transportation, recreation. Now I buy Genesis, Sega Saturn, Game Gear, PlayStation, Jaguar, Game Boy, Super NES, Macintosh, and PC.
I was just gonna say, now I buy Zoop.
But now, in the Europe one, they don't do this money spending patterns thing. Instead, they just say known carriers of Zoop, Mega Drive, SNES, CD-ROM, Game Boy, and they're all little bugs.
Why? Like it's a disease?
It looks like a harmless video game until it enters the bloodstream and mixes with your DNA. In order to eradicate this affliction, we must learn its moves, understand its thinking, and anticipate its next move.
That's
only
real.
Then can we, only then can we begin to battle and conquer this killer.
That's so good. Now that's just like making it. I feel like that's trying to scare parents.
Yeah, literally one of the ads shows a kid in a straitjacket.
Oh my god.
I have a whole commercial playlist now called Zoop.
Oh my
also,
god,
I found
there's
this
that
one,
many?
Well, this one is... This is bizarre. I don't know why I watched this, but it was worth the watch. I won't watch it again, but I might put it in.
Zoo photographer?
I don't want to give up everything.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to find the one where he's in the straitjacket, because that's the lowest. Yeah. How long was he playing it before he took it away? 17 straight days.
The only cure, more Zoop.
Zoop.
I can't
Also,
hear
I
that.
think, yeah, I think this kid is a real actor now. I feel like I recognize this kid.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, see if you can find the IMDb on that, dude. IMDb for Zoop.
So the whole thing is based around, like, the real interesting thing about Zoop, I think, is that it's a shitty little puzzle game made in England, the original idea, and then they sold it to MTV, and MTV put all its money into it. Not all, but they put a bunch of money into it
Just
because
banking
they were
on it
trying to,
being this super addictive, like insane thing.
well, they were trying to get into games, and MTV is good at ads. Like MTV is very good with like this sort
Yeah.
of, you know, this is totally MTV. This shit. This is 90s MTV. They would always do like 50s style art. But I also found a couple other things called Zoop that will be making an appearance.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait for the vid for sure. That'll be funny. There we go. Okay. His chin wasn't like preserving its volume there for a second. It was just getting flattened whenever he turned. But yeah, I didn't do much of anything yesterday, really. I just made the general rig and then did automatic weights and just kind of played with it. But that's fine. I may not have given myself enough polys here on the shoulder. This looks pretty bad. This is such a delicate process. It's a little better. See, now it's really annoying that I don't have mirror on anymore because I have to do this all twice. I still don't know how to do mirror UVs properly. Or not UVs, weight paint. Probably doesn't need all that, right? Alright. Yeah, I feel like this was the idea we had, when we were talking about doing a Let's Play kind of thing. Of just having these, like, book reports on games. I feel like that idea is so funny.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're getting to see some of that come to fruition with Zoop. I still do want to do that eventually, though.
I found one thing on somebody's, like, someone did a similar thing on Zoop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was, when I was looking through, I found that and I was like, oh, I wonder what they found on Zoop that I haven't seen yet. It was, I looked after I had gone through, like, Game Informer magazine and stuff and looked at their alphas page. They had, like, a whole section on alphas, and one of them was, Gran Turismo. The original Gran Turismo has a headline that's like, the funny car team is trying again with a more serious title or something like that. I'm gonna try and find it out. Yeah, I still have it.
Sentinel returns.
Men in Black. Look at this.
This is great.
Yeah, I actually really enjoy just reading through these. Learn some of my history. Burning Rangers. Looks kind of cool.
Some of your history.
The Motor Tune design team quits its funny business long enough to create an extremely ambitious try 87 real cars racing game. This is the first Gran Turismo.
Damn.
And they were working on Motor Tune.
What is that?
And then they all quit. Look, we want to do a real one.
Did Motor Tune come out then, or is it just like dead?
Oh yeah, and Grim Fandango is the other one on this. That was really cool.
Grim Fandango is interesting.
This is alpha though. This is like way before release. This is like when people found out about games. They were like, "Ooh, there's this new game coming out called Grim Fandango by LucasArts." No way. This does look really good though.
We should do an E3 stream where we're watching like E3 95.
Yeah.
That would be so good. They're making a second Half-Life.
I want to do something similar. Ooh, I like this design a lot. Hold up. Hands. Look at this guy. Both these are really good designs. This is Spider-Man. He's got
Characters will vary in design with different origins and, of course, different attributes pertaining to speed, cornering skills, etc.
I like this guy a lot.
It's a good guy. Yeah, that's topical. We were just talking about a snowboarding game, right?
Oh yeah.
Manifested it.
Look at these. Look at these polys.
Whoa.
Hey.
Jam. It's weird because I heard it from my thing first. I never before
really?
I heard it in this. I just downloaded the soundtrack for this game because it sounded funny, and then I just heard that song in it, and I was like, oh, I like it. And then I was like, I need to see how it was used in the game. Yeah.
Wait, what is this? Oh.
Is that Half-Life?
Yeah, it's an ad for the ninjas.
Oh, what the hell?
the hot-titted women.
Yeah, hotted boobs.
There she is. She has her own ad. Why movie license games suck. Wow. They knew a long time ago.
That's good. That's a long running problem. I'm pretty sure this game crashed. Like right here. I don't think I actually got to play it. Yeah, damn it.
Upgrade your joystick to 360 degrees of two-fisted independent move and aim control.
What? I wonder if it's like, do you think it's like a Darwinism thing where it's like the controllers we have are just naturally, like that's just the best outcome, or do you think it's just like a marketing thing? Like, do you think there's a timeline where like fucking big ass flight joysticks or something like that won out?
Yeah, I don't know. I imagine it's just a Darwinism thing. Same thing as cars, pretty much. Where like there is just like there are plenty of like scientific things, like scientific proof of like this is better. Certain parts of it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are, but like a lot of cars I know are like they just have to obey certain uh like laws of motion, you know.
Yeah.
You can't say Tomb Raider was a success just because it featured a big bird with big tits. People ask us if we were going to do a nude Laura, and of course we're not. We're in the video game business.
Jesus.
Look at this. This is a huge. This is a like the guy was taking pictures while he was interviewing him. He like caught him on the street. It looks like.
He's like, when do we have nude Laura Croft? The guy, fucking, come on.
Oh, I guess this guy came up with the character. There he is.
The most popular woman in the world. Is she? I'm probably not, right? I feel like Princess
No.
Peach probably is more well known than her.
Well, I'm popular.
It would take me I think 3 tries to get the hit song,
Oh, it's Crash.
and 2 more tries to get
The boy.
The world does not need another stupid game. Teach your characters to think for themselves.
What is that an ad for?
The new Motivate intelligent digital actor system lets you create characters that have the intelligence to interact with each other and their environment. Motivate helps you dramatically reduce development time as you design richer, more sophisticated characters.
So it's like an AI system?
I doubt it. It's called Motion Factory, so I'm willing to bet it's just like a early Mixamo type thing. I'll look it up though. Motion Factory Classic. It's a plugin for After Effects? No, I think that's the new one. Wow. Can't believe they had motionfactory.com too. I guess it was easier to get. Yeah, their domain is for sale.
That's always a good sign.
Win a free state-of-the-art dual processor Pentium Pro.
Is that still going?
No. The Motivate intelligent digital actor system.
Or Joe just casually dropped that he just got an LR and satchels in Rust. I don't know where that just came from.
Oh, nice.
Did you say for sure what it was though? Did you find that out?
No. Only thing I could find was a schedule at Stanford where one of the people who worked on it talk about it. Oh, here's something from 1997. A development tool that enhances multimedia and online developers' 3D content by creating realistic motion that is continually synthesized in response to changing stimuli. I don't know. Seems like maybe it was a dynamic bone system. Oh, here's something. Motion Factory funded. That's the completion of a new round of entry.
Seemed like the automatic weights for the fingers was pretty good. I don't think I have to worry about that.
The real trick, I think, is for like finding stuff like this, is just finding what companies they turned into or what companies they were bought by.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, last night after I got off, I definitely intended... I mean, I did. I went straight to bed, but I decided to start To Your Eternity, just out of curiosity, because I'd seen a lot of people talking about it.
What is that?
Just like a new anime that's out right now.
Oh,
Just one of the seasonal ones. And it's like fucking like fantastic. It's literally like... there's only 8 episodes out, and I'm already fully sure it's like one of my favorites, like collectively. I'm gonna put it pretty high up on my list. Like, it's such a good watch.
What's it called?
To Your Eternity. It's like, I mean, I guess, do you want to know the general hook of it, or is it something you'll just look into?
Yeah, I guess just give me the hook.
The idea is basically just, some sort of like god entity or something like that. It's not exactly said what it is, but just it's kind of like Death. Have you watched Death Note?
No.
Like, I guess it's similar to Death Note in the sense that like the beginning is just like it's just some sort of god entity. Like, don't worry about that, you know. But just a ball just gets dropped out of the sky and just lands on Earth, but it's like Middle Ages Earth, like kind of like people living in villages and shit like that. And the idea of the ball is that it just assimilates shit and like learns shit and like copies what's around it. So it just immediately like lands on a rock and just copies a rock and sits there as a rock for like hella long and just nothing happens. And obviously that's not like an episode of the show.
That's like the premise.
Yeah. And eventually a wolf like limps by and like dies like right next to it, just being in a fight or something like that. It dies right by it, so it like assimilates this wolf and like copies it, and then has to like learn how to walk and like how to eat, and like just through it learns like an AI almost. It's kind of like interesting to watch in that aspect, 'cause it's just like pure like trial and error, and it can just regenerate any wounds because it just, you know, it's just some sort of entity. So any wounds it gets, it just automatically heals them. So it'll just walk into something and just get shredded and just instantly die, and then just like heal and just walk the other way, and just has that kind of really blunt force type of learning, which is really interesting to watch. But it's also kind of cute, but it's also kind of creepy. Like it's a very good balance between these two things, you know? Because like as you see it learn new shit, it's kind of like endearing, but then it also is like, how far is this thing gonna go, you know? And it's essentially just following this ball on like a journey just to like learn just about Earth, you know, about humans and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good. The first episode is like amazing. It does such a good job of selling it.
So that ad was for basically what turned into the core of a feature that wasn't finished until 2014 of Autodesk. So it was bought by Autodesk, and then they worked on it for a long time and made it a it's a crowd animation software.
Weird. Okay.
So it's meant to be like you have certain for like in a Godzilla movie, you want the crowd to run away from a certain thing or something. Not a Godzilla movie probably, but you know,
Yeah.
an in-engine game. I don't know actually though, because this is Autodesk.
That's why I was
Animating in
confused. Like, why would it be
Autodesk
in
is
a
weird.
game animation? It seems like that
I
sounds
don't
like it's
think
for
it
like
is in a
movies.
game animation. Yeah, it's for having a bunch of people run away from the same thing or run towards the same thing. Or all fall over from a force.
If we wanted to do something like that, do you think we? I mean, obviously we wouldn't use that system specifically, but do you think that's like we're at the point where that's something we could just do, or do you think it's still a pretty difficult thing that we'd have to go to a plugin for?
I don't know. It would be something we'd have to choose what we want from it
Yeah, it
and
would be
then
very
design it.
specific.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely couldn't. We couldn't like start from scratch. I mean, we maybe could, but it would be like our whole lives would be starting from scratch and trying to remake basically the thing that Autodesk has.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the thing that they have is based on like, you know, original designs from 1997.
So yeah, they've been working on it. They know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, but I also found this game called Dracula Unleashed, which is the only other game made by the same company as Zoop, the Viacom New Media. And it's called Dracula Unleashed, and it's a full motion video.
Oh
So
god,
it's just a movie that you click through.
those are always hilarious.
But I just thought it would be really funny to say that they're doing another one of these, and it's just gonna be called Dracula. But I'm gonna say Mike Plant is back.
Did he play it or direct in it or something?
He's the director, Mike Plant. Director Mike Plant.
I think I might just cut my guy in half and then do only half the weight painting and then copy it over. I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna have to redo a little bit of the UV shit just for where I did mirrors, but I'd rather do that than redo the weight painting twice.
He directed this short. I'm sorry, I'm just going down a hole now.
You're
But
fine.
he
I mean, it's
directed this short
entertaining.
called Just for Us, which is only 13 minutes long, and it's a struggling songwriter deals with grief, loss, and guilt. But are those his biggest problem?
What are his biggest problem?
I think it's this woman who sits at the piano with him.
She's the biggest issue here.
It's either that or I guess the piano is bigger than her. So maybe the piano has some issue. He makes a 15-minute short about a guy whose piano is out of tune.
He just goes on a quest to try and fix it.
He just sits at the piano. He doesn't even fix it.
Is this really my biggest problem in my life?
But is it really his biggest problem?
Yeah, probably.
Zoop.
Zoop, 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 zoop.
America's #1 killer of time.
That's so fucked.
There's one where the announcer's like, "There is no blood. There is no killing." I forget
Only
what there is.
soup.
He says something along those lines, but it's more
That's
just like
great.
puzzles.
Puzzles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Your child will be addicted.
Buy this for them.
The box art, like, for some reason really reminded me of of a game that you would get in a bin somewhere, like Best
Oh
Buy or
yeah, I could
something.
see that for sure.
It was like the box art is a perfect thing of like I remember reading stuff like this when I was a kid and not being tricked.
I saw right through them.
I remember very clearly seeing the desperation on the back of the box.
Okay. How many, like, I feel like I've seen it as like a joke sweep in Gmod, but have there been any games where you use like a finger gun as like a real weapon? I guess like the Yu Yu Hakusho game
Yeah,
or something, but
there is a game. I can't remember now though. Oh yeah, I can't remember the game, but I vaguely have flashbacks.
is it like
I forget what
modern?
it's called. Um, yeah, I want to say it was like I want to say there was an indie game or something. Maybe not. Oh, what was it? Damn. I keep thinking like, oh no, it was just Gmod, and then in my head I can remember something that wasn't Gmod.
I just would have expected that to be more of a thing, you know?
Maybe it was there was this there's this developer that I don't think they made. I don't know if they made anything.
Just ever.
They had a great project going for a while. This one was really cool looking. I don't think they were finished, unfortunately. Yeah, wow. Oh, maybe they are.
Is still
Maybe
working
they'll
on it,
still
or
do
is it
it.
like a dead thing?
I don't know. I kind of remember one of the devs being like sick or something. I don't know anything about it. I would just follow it on Twitter.
This is the worst part of weight painting. Butts are so fucking hard to do, man. I swear, like, I can never get this looking right. Maybe having the pelvis bone will help. Cause you gotta
Oh,
like
maybe it is still a
preserve this
thing.
shape.
Maybe this will get really big. I hope it does.
Is that the one you sent me of like the camera? Like that person like threw something in
Um,
the air and then took a picture of it or something like that?
I don't think so.
Do you remember what I'm talking about, or am I misremembering?
Are you thinking of that one where they take a picture and then they like move into the picture
No,
or
I
something
remember
like
there
that?
being like a really cutesy styled kind of game where it was like there's like a fuck, I don't remember what it was. There's like some sort of creature and they just like took a picture of it and it printed out a little, I think it printed out a little Polaroid or something. But it wasn't like a puzzle based around it. It seemed like it was just like a side thing. I don't know. I don't have much of a business.
Yeah. You got the beer.
You got the zoo.
You got soup.
Oh, did you see my Whippy Strike pitch?
Yeah.
I think that could be fun. If we were more into that idea still, I definitely would push that a lot harder. But it just would, like, I don't know. I worried that it would pull away from this shit too much. But I also do think that would be super fun.
Part of it for me, I think, is that I don't know much about Counter-Strike.
Oh, I guess that's true, yeah. But I mean, it's not too complicated.
Yeah,
And plus, we could
I just
consult Kevin.
that's true. I feel like there's a lot of people who would be more what's it called? More suited, I guess.
Yeah. It would make more
I don't
sense,
know.
like, for the host of it to know what the thing very well. That's why, like, Smash worked pretty well, I think.
Yeah, I guess I mean I don't see myself as someone who could be like a Smash commentator or something. I definitely don't know that much about it, but I guess it's more of like an interest thing.
Yeah.
It would be like ooh, that's cool. I feel like Counter-Strike is such uh it's like its own culture, you know?
That's very true. I guess really any competitive FPS could probably work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You do Fortnite.
God.
Whippy Whippy Fort.
There's nothing. I,
Oh yeah.
I kept starting and then stopping.
Whippy Royale.
I guess, yeah. I just need it to just stay as a butt shape, man. Stop folding inwards. That's better. It doesn't have to be too like perfect, anyways, because it's like low poly, but still. I do wish I went a little bit harder on what's it called? Making it. I guess I kind of wish that the limbs were segmented, is what I was meaning to say. But it also
Oh yeah.
it would probably
I know
look
what you mean.
worse. Probably wouldn't
Yeah, I
look
mean
as good.
that is sort of a good way to do like a good rig.
'Cause it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, because you can connect things so easily, and any like weird stretching can just be you can add extra bones to stuff that you add onto it, you know?
That's why robots are so easy, man. I want to make so many more robots. Fuck soft fleshy things.
I think maybe maybe a good animation jam would be like an enemy rig of some kind. Like we just set up an enemy rig so that we can put any
Enemy
model
rig.
on it. And then we just have some like attacks and stuff.
Yeah, because I haven't worked with a non-human rig like at all. That's probably a pretty big oversight in my
Yeah, I mean if you did
training.
a slime is like one bone. Or two bones probably. One for the main body and then another bone just for like the bouncy the bouncy side.
Honestly, maybe the next one should just be enemy jam.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because we still got to do the animation jam for this part, for this bit. Just once we both get our rigs and our weight painting done, then we'll do some animation shit. just make like 2 or 3 animations for him. You know, like an idle, a walk, a run,
Yeah.
and then like an attack maybe. I don't know. We'll settle on that, but I think that could be. Then I think after that point, it's like, what else are we gonna do? You know.
Yeah, at a certain point I do still think that we should try and figure out a unified rig of some kind.
What does that really
Our
mean?
guys have, well, like we could share a rig and the meshes would have different weight paintings, but we could have the same animation, you know. I guess you have that plug-in.
Yeah, the plugin lets me just like port animations between rigs. I mean, as long as we keep our bone naming relatively similar as well, we should
It's
probably
mostly
come up with
like
some sort
for-
of standardized thing for that.
in games it's like if you have like a bunch of different rigs, it can weigh it down.
Okay. I guess I'm not super clear on that. Like, aren't they all the same?
What?
So, like,
It has to calculate, you know.
what's the difference
That's big.
between having like 10 of the same rig versus like 10 of like slight variants of the same rig?
Well, it wouldn't be slight variants of the same rig, it'd be 10 different rigs. Right?
But wouldn't they all be like the same? Like they'd just be like different proportions and shit?
No, they would be saved as a copy in the memory. I guess live probably. I guess maybe it would be saving more. It would be saving more storage than RAM. But it has to remember. It has to remember names and stuff.
Yeah.
And we could. I don't know. I guess it's maybe it's not. Maybe it's not super important.
You're probably right. I just don't fully get it yet, I guess. Like, I'm just thinking, if wouldn't that mean every character would have like the same proportions?
No.
So we could edit the proportions of the rig, but it's still a cop.
You remember how I would say like how when you do animations you're supposed to just rotate and not move the bones, like with G. You're just supposed to rotate bones.
Yeah.
The idea is that scaling a bone doesn't change its rotation at all because the rotation is an angle instead of a distance, you know? So you can you can maintain animations between different scales if all the bones rotate right. That's how like Mixamo works.
Okay, then yeah, I guess that sounds great then, because like my concern was just that it was like you were saying, like literally the exact same rigs, but if they're all just references to the same rig and you can just scale those references, is that what you're saying? And then that would be still like that would still
Yeah.
make them like variable.
Maybe we just try and use whatever was in that mocap thing. Or I guess we could try and just move the... What's it called? Just move the data onto our own rig. We'll have to play around with it, I guess.
Yeah, it'll take some time.
Especially like with hitboxes and stuff. I don't know about. I've always wondered because hitboxes have to be. I don't know. I don't know if hitboxes are parent or like children of a rig, or if they are like game objects that follow the rig within the engine. I truly do not know. I always remember though that somewhere, I don't know where I read it, but I remember reading somewhere that fighting games are considered to be the hardest type of game to make.
I could definitely understand that because it's like so much specific like timing and hitboxes and balance.
Yeah, I could definitely see the balance being the balance, and also like when you make a fighting game, like you're not making it from scratch usually. Like you're using Street Fighter and uh Smash and all the other. There's so many fighting games that just have like laid uh, a foundation. Like Soul Calibur is really Soul Calibur is significantly different.
From just like other fighting games.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've learned trying to play other fighting games after Soul Calibur, is that they really only the only similar thing is like pressing buttons at the right time to do combos.
That's like every game.
Yeah. I guess just reaction. Yeah, actually, you know what? I bet it could be really frustrating to make a fighting game if you can't get the latency right between characters or something like that. Like, what the fuck would you do if you pressed a button and the character didn't move fast enough?
Yeah, you can't. How do you make him just move faster? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we don't know shit about Jack.
You don't know shit.
Bitch.
Welcome back to You Don't Know Shit. And the answer is wrong, bitch.
Fuck you. I think I'm gonna take this one out of the rotation like immediately. I forgot this one goes really long. This one goes for way too long. Like I don't know why I let it go the full length. I feel like I just walked away and went and got some food or something. I think this is when I was very first recording them and I wasn't fully sure like how they were gonna pan out, you know, and be used. So in my head I was thinking that we were gonna be like reading these and trying to guess the answers of it, but it's like we cannot do that.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't say it.
Well, it's because they can only have fucking 2 voice lines. The answer is... Oh, actually, there's only one, huh?
This must be pretty old, because I remember I had a Jeopardy plug and play thing where it was just like a powered by AA batteries, and you plug it into the TV. And it was Alex Trebek's actual voice, and he would say every question.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
And it was a joystick. Did you ever have like a SpongeBob one where it was his nose?
No, but I had a Genesis one. That's how, like, all of my Genesis game knowledge comes from that, because I never owned a Genesis. So there's, like, a bird game. There was, like, Chameleon Kid. There was, like, Golden Axe. There was, you know, just, like, all these games that I know is, like, Genesis classics. I don't know shit.
I only played Genesis at what's it called? At this, you know, In Shape, the gym.
Yeah.
They had a daycare, and they had a
Oh.
Genesis there. That was the first time I ever heard of Sonic. I
You
thought
remember
Sonic
your
was really
first
cool.
time you laid eyes on Sonic?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, why didn't my parents tell me about Sonic? He must be so cool.
Whoa, you've just like activated a memory in my brain that I completely forgot about. I think I remember
What?
the first time I saw Smash, like 64.
Oh, really?
I feel like I went to a church club thing or something like that, and they were playing
Yeah.
it there. I don't have
Huh.
any specific like
Yeah.
actions from it, but I just remember like being like, "Oh, this is a cool looking game." Maybe I already knew of it. Actually, no, I definitely knew of it because my cousin had it. So I must have seen it before then. So maybe I'm just remembering seeing it, not for
Maybe
the
you're
first
remembering
time.
Melee.
Yeah, maybe.
I remember Melee because I played it at oh, what was the security guard's name in high school?
I don't know.
Frank's.
Oh yeah.
I would get babysat by his wife,
Ah.
and I would hang out at their house. And they had a basement that had a GameCube in it, and we would just play Melee the whole time. I never left the basement.
The GameCube basement.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. I'd never seen a basement either. It was my first basement experience. So in my
That's
head,
way more
like,
distinct, I feel like. That's a more
I don't
important
know.
memory.
Well, it was my first time playing a GameCube, I believe.
I guess those are probably
Maybe.
pretty equal memories. I don't know. I just feel like that's like saying like it's your first time seeing like a chimney. Like it's such like an integral part of a house. But I guess not
Well,
every house has a
basements.
basement.
A lot of like no, none of my friends' houses had basements. It was a country house. It was way out there. So I just thought every basement had cool shit in it. Thought every basement had... Oh wait, what the fuck? I never seen this before. There's
Was
new UV tools in 2.93.
what was
Relax?
Oh, is it like the
Oh, it's a
loop tools?
brush. It's a brush.
Yo.
Whoa. Look at that. I don't know how that's going to be useful, but you can grab UVs now with like a brush. I guess it doesn't work that well. Pinch? Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
I guess I'll have to get used to that. Kind of helps. I feel like you could have done a similar thing already with the proportional editing. But this does seem way faster. Pinch. Maybe this will be... I bet you could use this pinch tool to get one of those like radial gradients really well. Because you can shrink stuff along... it shrinks along its edges. So that is better than proportional editing.
Hmm. I definitely would have to practice that. Did you get the Dennis the Menace song?
Oh no, I didn't. I went straight into Zoop, but I know. I do want to hear that again. I'll listen to that tonight.
No, wait. I feel like I stopped doing banjo.
I'm trying to remember how the first part goes because it's so somber.
I goes, "Hey, Mr. Wilson." It goes, it just goes nuts. Da, 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 da,
Yeah,
da.
that's right.
No, that's not it. That's Banjo Kazooie.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is Banjo Kazooie. That's a good little bit. Whatever that instrument is. I don't know how I know that song so well.
Is it in Smash?
It probably is in Smash. Oh, you know what? I think I watched Scorpy play through. Like I watched a whole playthrough of like Banjo, Chewy, I think. Whatever one he played. That must be it. Because you don't really remember those songs unless you hear them on loop.
Yeah,
Like
from
in a
like
game.
actually playing the game.
Yeah. I must have heard it against my will.
You wouldn't have listened to it willingly.
I think I gotta design some Converse.
The answer is... I was thinking of one day going through a lot of these streams and just making like a Mippy out of context video. I feel like that could be really funny. I'm sure we've said some fucking like nonsensical shit out of
That
context.
was kind of
makes
what I
no
wanted.
sense.
That is that's a good word for kind of what I wanted to do at one point. How I wanted to do like an edit of that.
Oh, of Whippy?
Yeah, like I didn't really have that much YouTube poop experience, so I think I wanted to just do like a, just best moments or whatever. But out of context is a better way of expressing that.
I definitely still think that could have been funny. Especially if it's all three of them. If you just the best of Whippy Smash and just cut it
Well,
down
that's
to
why,
like a 30-minute video or something, or maybe even
I really
shorter.
wanted to just I need to get better, I think.
Well, I think I
That's
have.
why
I'm pretty sure I have the rough cuts of all of them still. So it should be
okay,
fine. It should be not a problem. I'm pretty sure I
Well, it's
intentionally
more like-
kept those.
I just need to get better at editing, I think. That's why I try and just do the little things every day to try and get better at, like, I don't know. I feel like I used to, I think, I was told at a young age that I was good at it, so then I just stopped. I remember Miss Kelly saying I was, like, very good.
At video
And I was like,
editing?
"Oh." Yeah. And I was like, oh, nice. I don't have to get better. I don't have to get any better.
That's such a common thing, I feel like, for artists. Or just
Yeah.
just smart people, I guess. I don't know. People who are told they're smart very early on and just like, okay, I win.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything anymore.
That's like, I feel like that's kind of the flaw of the whole like gate problem, like the
Yeah, 100%.
whole like what is it called, gifted and talented education shit.
Hmm.
I didn't fucking deserve that, man. I shouldn't have been in that. I didn't do anything like special, I feel like, but it did. I don't feel like it like helped me.
It was just a
like
test.
it was just something that was just like, hey, you're smart, you're special, you're better than all the
You get
other
to go to-
kids.
You get to go to Six Flags.
You get to write a book report about Weird Al Yankovic.
Did you do that?
Yeah. It wasn't a book report. He's not a book.
Yeah.
It's just a man
Wrote-
report.
I wonder what I did for that.
I think I have the report we did somewhere. Lance has like the raw footage of it, I think. 'Cause he sent me something.
Man. What was mine?
I was big into Weird Al when I was younger. I had like a Zune that I loaded a bunch of Weird Al music onto. I was a psycho,
I was really
bro.
into him too. No, I bought all his shit on iTunes.
I pirated all of it, but yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't buy all of it. I like slowly pieced it together over time. Like
I mean,
every
is there
time I
any
got $10.
I remember I think I went on like LimeWire or something and just downloaded like a Weird Al mega pack, and then as I
Yeah.
went through it, I was just like half of these are not Weird Al. There were so many
Yeah,
just like shitty.
I
like
think I did the same thing.
we probably downloaded the same thing. Yeah.
Because I remember I did LimeWire for Weird Al too. But then I don't know what happened. There had to have been some sort of falling out.
Yeah. I only had a few bad experiences with LimeWire. I feel like everyone has all these like horror stories, but I just like one time I tried to download a video from like I think it was like Rodney Mullen, I think his name was. It was like one of like the top skaters, and I just wanted to get
yeah,
like
that's how I know that name.
I wanted to get just like his best of shit, and then I downloaded it, and there was just like a naked woman doing a hula hoop thing, but it wasn't like. At the time, I was younger, and I was just like, "Oh, it's porn," and just like deleted it.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, I feel like it was just a movie that just like
Yeah, it was probably just
yeah, and it just had like a nude scene in it. Because I feel like it would be it wouldn't be a question in my mind if it was porn. I feel like. But yeah, then I just that scared the shit out of me when I was younger, and I just like deleted it and was like off LimeWire for a bit.
I think what had happened was like I went on LimeWire and then I saw on it that like you could get games, I think. Like there was a games section of some kind.
Yeah, that was way more involved than like the movies or the music.
Yeah,
that was like a whole
exactly.
process.
And I think I tried to do that. I was always trying to get free games. I remember I had an arcade program of some kind that just didn't. Nowadays it doesn't make sense, but I feel like at the time it made perfect sense for me to be like, oh, aren't there like isn't there software that just has games on it? And like
What do you
the
mean you got
old
an
game-
arcade? Like you mean like a MAME
was just
emulator or something?
No, you just open it and it you just you open it and then you have like a bunch of games that like would come on Windows or something. But it
So
was like its
pinball
own
and like penguin
It-
bowling
kind of. Yeah, but it was more like
or
what's
elf
it
bowling.
called? Yeah, it was like penguin bowling, penguin, like 3D penguin ring toss, 3D polar bear ring toss,
Yeah.
3D, like that sort of thing. But they also had Mega Man on there.
Which one?
They had like 4 of them. I don't know.
Whoa.
And that was my only experience playing Mega Man, even to this day.
You still haven't played Mega Man?
Yeah, I just played the shit out of it when I was in that. It was like it was an arcade in the sense that it would just be a window that opened. It was on your desktop. You opened it and ran it, and then it had it was like a demo disc almost, or like a Xbox. You remember like how the original Xbox had that big green ball in the middle that you would like rotate around?
Like the menu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you just meant like on the console.
I guess. Wait, no, that wasn't a. Now I'm remembering exactly what the Xbox UI looked like, and it didn't really look like that. But
Well, they changed it too.
oh,
I think, or maybe I'm thinking of the 360. Never mind. I think the 360 they like changed what the UI looked like halfway through its life cycle. But I don't know. I didn't have a lot of experience with the original Xbox. I think we borrowed one from a friend, and we would just play Halo Combat Evolved on it. That's like all I had. That's like all
Wow.
my experience with that.
my
Which is, I
dad
mean,
got
if there's
one.
any game you're gonna play on the original Xbox, that's probably one of the best ones to pick.
Yeah. My dad got one for I think his 40th birthday or something like that.
Just the
It was-
Xbox One.
Yeah, the Xbox One. And I wasn't allowed to play any of his games because they were all war games. But I was allowed to play Oddworld, uh, not Abe's Adventure, Munch's Odyssey.
Oh.
Munch's Odyssey. That was the only one I ever played on Xbox. We had an Xbox, and I only ever played Munch's Odyssey. I'm trying to remember now, like, the timeline, because of like where like houses and stuff are really my only way to tell exactly what age I was at. But I think that no. No. I think I got oh, what the fuck? I think I may have gotten a Game Boy in the same year that my dad got an Xbox, but the memories are so far apart in my head.
It's not that far-fetched, right? Like, Game Boy, it was like an advance, I'm assuming?
No, color.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, color was like a lot older, I feel like.
You know what? I definitely did get it before. I think I got it when I was 4.
Your Game Boy Color?
I got it, well, it was the Pokemon 2000 release of Pokemon Silver, and the movie was coming out. And it was about Lugia. And I was like, I was so stoked. Because I remember it was just like a dark. I remember being nighttime, and the only light on in the kitchen was the one over the table. And my parents sat me down and just gave me a box with the. And I opened it, and it was the Game Boy.
You're just like, yes!
Yeah, it was really. I don't remember even if it was. It must have been for my birthday. And then literally everything since is a blur.
And here I am.
Just sit in my room.
I got a Game Boy in a dark room, and then I just woke up this morning.
That basically, all those facts are true. Woke up this morning.
Got a Game Boy. I feel like I need to earn the right to make Sopranos jokes by watching it. I feel like I can't do that. I haven't seen it. I don't know.
I think that they are much funnier when you
haven't
have
seen
not
it.
earned the right.
That's how I felt about Ava. Like I just loved listening to the Evangelion theme, but I was just like, I don't know, like it doesn't feel right, you know, until I watch it. And now that I've watched it, I could just jam it.
Specifically with jokes, though, I don't think there's anything less funny than being like, you haven't earned the right.
Well, yeah, if anyone ever told me that, I would lose immediate.
Yeah.
Like, I would just be like, "Fuck you! I'll make as many Sopranos jokes as I want."
Sir, have you seen Sopranos?
Get the fuck out of my face.
Just on the street, and then I have the Pirates of the Caribbean theme stuck in my head, and someone was like, "Have you even seen the whole series?"
You didn't watch the 5th one that was only a Universal Studios ride?
I think I've only seen those movies like once each.
I haven't seen any of them at all. I've only seen the ride.
Play is the one that gets mad, I think.
Yeah.
About people who haven't seen it. That's right. Have you even played Oblivion?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah. We had like. It's funny because I feel like Skyrim marks like a huge change in like how I kind of interacted with games, but I don't know. I might be putting too much emphasis on it, just like in hindsight. But I just remember like I think Skyrim is the most distinct game in my mind that I remember being so fucking excited for, and then like getting it and not being disappointed at all, and just having like
Yeah, of
a
course.
great time.
That is, people who are excited for Skyrim are so lucky.
But no,
They
like
are so lucky.
because I played Fallout 3, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's all right, you know. I actually, this reminds me, GameFly. Do you ever have like GameFly or anything like that?
I always wanted it, but we had Netflix. It
I
was
went
one or
through a
the other.
short time where I had GameFly, and I went through a bunch of games, and I was such a like, I feel like I had such bad taste back then, because I rented Fallout 3, and I was like, whatever, I didn't beat it, and I was like kind of unimpressed by it. And then I rented Borderlands, and I like hated it. I played for like an hour and then returned it. And then I got like Mercenaries or something. I don't remember. That one probably actually sucked. And I hated that one and sent it back too. But New Vegas, I like actually bought that one and like just fell in love with it and sunk a bunch of time into it. And me and Prack would always like... The reason I liked it so much was because Tobuscus played it. I'm remembering that now. Tobuscus had like a long Let's Play series of it, and me and Prack would watch it and talk about it and like make jokes about it all the time. But I remember seeing this trailer for Skyrim, and I was just like, oh, it's just Fallout, but in like with dragons and swords and shit. And I like showed Prack that, and we were both just like, oh my god, like so cool, and freaking out about it. So then I went back and played through all of Oblivion just to try to like get an idea of what it's like. Oblivion is okay. I mean,
I was just watching Scorpio play it.
it's fun. I mean, it's more of just like a technical marvel for its time than it is like a fun game. Like I never want to go back and play Oblivion. It is
Well,
hilarious.
I realize, like, my experience with Bethesda games are so limited. And when I was watching Scorpio play Oblivion, I was like, oh yeah, that is what, like I'd played Skyrim, but like in my head, I kind of like from seeing videos and stuff, like there was some stuff that was that I think of as just Bethesda games, you know, of
Yeah.
like, oh, like this person is talking to me in a somewhat intrusive way for no reason. A lot of times there's that. But when I was watching Scorpio play, I was like, oh yeah, this is like Skyrim is good because they just barely avoided all the things that make most Bethesda games Bethesda games.
Yeah, they just like dodged him.
Yeah, like I was like, this is kind of Fallout in like this looks a lot like Fallout to me.
Yeah. I mean, they're all the same fucking engine. It's been the same engine since Morrowind, so like they're gonna have the same vibe for sure.
The zoom in on the face is so good.
Oh god, yeah,
When you
that's
talk
always
to people.
hilarious. Stop! No, that's probably one of the funniest games, I think. Like, I can't think of any other games that's been so consistently memed in a way that's like... It's memed just from content in the game, I feel like, rather than like Among Us, where they like make up all this weird shit around it. Oblivion is just funny on its own, and you just like cut it out, and it's just like, here's this funny thing, and like if you replicate that thing in real life, it's really funny too. Like, have you seen that whole playlist series of that guy who does like a great, like perfect impression of Oblivion, just in general?
Yeah. I mean, I remember there was a stretch of time, I feel like, where it was pretty common, or pretty what's it called? Like, it was a pretty popular meme of like people looking at the camera and like with like black eyelids or black eyes, you know? Have you ever seen that? There was someone I would see on Tumblr where it would be like they had like those things you'd put in your eyes to make you look like a demon or something. And I assumed it was just like, oh, they're replicating like errors with eyes of some kind. I don't know. But looking back on it, I guess they could have just been like a high elf or something.
Have you heard of the High Elves?
Come on now, there's no need to get violent. Yeah! Who goes there? Ha! I thought, ooh, mud drag's more fearsome than you. Ooh!
We're still in jeopardy for this SNES. Like,
Wow.
my god. It's like 45 minutes, I think. It's so long. Yeah, that's one that, like, after we have it one time, I gotta remove that. That's way too much. I think I might be okay to mirror this now, but I'm just so scared to do it. Because if I like apply it and I have to make another error, like another edit, I'm gonna have to cut them in half again.
You might not have to. I feel like there's a lot of tricks to keeping mirror on.
Well, I'm gonna have to apply the mirror to fix the shirt, because the shirt's gonna have this on both sides now, and I don't want that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe should I leave all my? Maybe I should just leave all my mirroring. Like I was gonna do the texture unmirrored and stuff, but maybe I should just wait until I rig it too.
I mean, I don't.
Because I guess weight painting is just like another part of the texture if you think about it. Like,
So yeah, you probably should wait, because now I'm gonna have to go back and redo the shit that I did
yeah,
after I applied it, anyways. So that's probably smart.
it's like the mirror. We're putting the mirror there to take advantage of like the fact that a lot of this painting is symmetrical.
Yeah, and the weight painting has like
The
really
weight
should
painting
be
is part of
symmetrical.
that. It is symmetrical, yeah.
I guess I never considered weight painting a form of a texture, but I guess I can see it being defined that way. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do a full playthrough of Mega Man Legends. I've been thinking about that. It seems like
Yeah.
it could be fun, but it's just the controls are so fucking clunky. See, he has that exact same old man voice in the Jackbox pack. There's a what the fuck is it? It's like community art project or something. It's the one where you all work together
Oh,
to
yeah,
draw something
I
on the
remember.
wall. It's that
Yeah, he goes,
exact
"Oh,
same voice. That's
yeah.
from like 95, this game, and he's got that voice down still in like 2020.
10 seconds. Let's go to black. 9. All right, see you on the other side. 6, 5, 4,
Kind of as a Dr. Zoidberg. I forget who said it, but I remember watching one Twitch stream one time and watching a Twitch stream sometime, and somebody made the
Some
point.
fucking asshole.
Somebody made the point of saying like, if you meet someone and they have a perfect Dr. Zoidberg, that is not a friend you want to make.
It's too much.
I kind of agree a little bit. Like, that it's not a terrible point, but
What's so wrong with that? If I just busted out perfect Zoidberg.
the perfect Zoidberg. It's like a curse mark.
It's like perfect cell or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know
Yeah,
Dragon Ball.
that's more of how I was thinking of it. It's like an anime phase, or it's a Dark Souls boss.
I don't even remember what we were saying.
Perfect Zoidberg.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I wonder if we could test that theory of someone like gatekeeping if you can make a joke about Sopranos. If I just made a perfect Zoidberg as a perfect Cell joke, and I haven't seen Dragon Ball.
I mean, it seems like you survived doing it.
Well, I haven't made it, you know. Maybe I edit a picture of Zoidberg with wings. Or
Oh,
whatever.
I thought you. I was like, we just now made the joke, but okay. Does Perfect
What is
Cell have
perfect?
wings?
I think he does have wings. I'm pretty sure that's what makes him
Perfect.
perfect. Yeah. I don't know what imperfect Cell looks like.
I do. He's got the fucking head like this, and then it goes
Oh,
shoom, and there's like a ball in the middle.
But does he look like an alien or does he look like a
Yeah.
man?
No, he's like an alien guy.
Oh, okay. So perfect Cell is when he has a man's face.
I didn't know Cell gets a man's face. Okay, I don't know shit about Cell then.
This is perfect Cell.
Oh, okay. That's who I was thinking of when I was thinking of Perfect Cell then.
And then this is Cell.
Oh, okay. I have seen both of those.
Me too. I just never I never thought this was I guess I always if you showed me this I would have been like that's Cell.
Yeah.
But I guess perfect Cell is just a specific thing.
I had this thought recently that if I just like eventually do go watch Dragon Ball, and I'm just like, this
Yeah.
fucking sucks. Like, what if I just hate?
Yeah.
What if I just hate it? Like, it's been built up so much to be on par with all these greats. Like Naruto and One Piece both had all this hype, and then I watched them, and I'm like, fuck yeah, that was worth it, you know.
Mhm.
And Dragon Ball has like more of a reputation than those ones.
I
And
feel like
it
they
would just
have
be so funny if it just sucks, and I hate it.
Dragon Ball has like the strongest American following, I feel like, of those three.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball is very popular in America. I don't know, so is like My Hero. Not as popular, but it could be by the time it's that age.
Shake hands with. Plant one on me, baby. $2,000 for a correct answer. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. If a Major League Baseball team replaced their pitchers with pitcher plants, what would the new players be able to do? Cover the entire infield during rain delays, carry players on and off the field, convert the sun's rays into pine tar, or catch flies on the pitcher's mound? See, now, I could have given you some cash if you picked this.
I fell off my bike and broke my finger. That's like a. This was like a SpongeBob still, or just have like a scream to it.
Mhm.
I don't think I could ever imagine myself like going through the weight painting process and not just like having fun with it. This is like always a fun part. It's annoying doing the weight painting, but it's fun doing all these like goofy poses. And it's like also like effective doing that.
Okay, listen up. This is pretty simple. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. When the correct three-way member is lit up, buzz in. If you make a match, you pack in $1,000. But look out, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you're wrong. So, let's get it on. This three-way is known as, why don't you hang out at your own damn apartment? And that means we have a three-way going with Jerry Seinfeld's three best pals, George, Elaine, and Kramer. Okay, hand down your buzzer. Here's your three-way.
Okay, I'm gonna do the mirror now.
I'm trying to figure out how to do laces. I guess I have to draw the eyelets.
Aglets.
Aglets, yeah. No, aglets are the ends.
Oh, what are the eyelets?
The little holes that the
Oh shit, I
lace
didn't
goes
do
through.
that. I forgot about that part. Well, it's kind of hidden on my shoes, I guess. So whatever.
Yeah. I feel like my shoes are the kind that have the big metal ones.
No! Damn it! Why does this happen, man?
Okay, that's all she wrote. I wonder how you did.
Yay.
Nobody even buzzed in. Keep it up and I'll look forward to the most boring game ever, losers. Look at this, a three-way tie. I'm so proud I can bring you all together this way. As much as I'd like to sit and chat, it's time to play some more Jack. Player one, your choice. What are we doing?
Man, what do I do? Fuck.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Didn't work.
Just about to pick one.
What didn't?
The mirror, look at like...
Oh. Oh, well, maybe the
To go by.
modifiers are stacked weird.
This one can net you $1,000. Hey, I was looking
I mean, there's only one modifier.
fortune the other day, and I found this one. Buzzing when
Oh, never
No,
mind.
there's armature too.
I thought I applied the mirror.
single white female from
Does that matter?
family looking for gun-toting macho type to help.
Oh, it does. Yeah. I thought I applied the mirror. Okay.
We'll place this at
Yes.
Tanya Harding,
Yes.
Rhonda, Patty Hearst, or Camille Paglia. Bet you wish you'd pick this. Patty Hearst, the heiress who was kidnapped by the Symbionese Liberation Army and later
That
sold
scream was
to
really
Iran
good.
at work. I mean, I never thought about kidnapping as a way to meet women.
Just don't scream. Get in the car and let's go to dinner and catch a movie.
Player 3, you make the call.
4, 5, 6. 9
Wow.
eyelets.
Wagon. Wagon.
Is it all the big words that are slowing you down? This little number's known as Great Latin Lover Tom Selleck. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Let's see if you can wrap your
Thick.
head around this.
Thick.
If you were to ask
Thick.
Magnum PI about his
Thick.
Magnum Opus, about what would he most likely tell you? His favorite handgun, his evil twin IP Lungam, his greatest case, or his pet penguin?
Greatest case. It's greatest case.
Great escape, great escape.
Boom, 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 boom.
Curious, here's the right answer. Magnum Opus translates
Oh, no, that's
to
City
great
Escape.
work, so Magnum would be telling you about his greatest case. Although on some episodes, the mustache is the best thing going.
Damn.
Player 2.
He's
give us
throwing
the-
shade, bro.
It's only a game. Just pick one. Alright, the attack is now in session. If you see two words that go together on the screen, buzz in and you get $2,000. If you buzz in when they don't go together, you can kiss $2,000 goodbye. Here's the fun part. Remember, the words only match with this clue. If the hill won't come to Mohammed, then it must be one of those really stubborn hills. I can't stand hills like that.
What is that? What is that? What does that mean?
What?
What is that joke? I didn't get it. I don't understand.
I mean, it's sort of a non sequitur, I guess. It's like, oh, I think It's a play on a hill coming to Muhammad.
I guess
I don't
that's
really-
the mistake. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's the problem for me. I don't know that phrase.
Yeah, I haven't heard the phrase.
Did you watch the Jake Paul fight? Or Logan
No.
Paul fight?
No, who won?
We were all in the Discord watching it. I think Floyd Mayweather won, but it was like a very boring, slow fight. They were just kind of dancing around, hugging each other. They kept doing that shit where they'd hug each other, and then the ref would have to pull them apart and be like, "All right, stop, go to the other side," and then they would just do it again. And that literally happened like 30 times probably throughout the fight.
Wow.
It was really annoying. But I mean, Logan lasted 8 rounds against Floyd Mayweather, so you know, it's not like he's some like pushover. He's definitely good at fighting. But it really doesn't matter. It's dumb. Yeah, we were watching that in the Discord earlier, and we were also playing Rust while it was happening, and people put in the chat like, "Hey, come meet at Outpost. Let's watch the fight." So I was just sitting at Outpost with a bunch of people, and they were all talking in game about it. So that was really funny. And then some guy
That's
gave me
cool.
1,500 cloth just for being there.
Hey, next time y'all decide to give up, let me know so I can go home early. God, are you lame? Holy equilibrium, a three-way tie! Wow, after an entire game, you all ended up right where you started, with a big fat nothing. Kinda like life, except in the real world.
Huh. Look, it kind of emulates like a stomach fold.
Pat on the back, and Raoul,
Oh yeah.
I didn't really mean for that, but that kind of works.
Get out to the high scoreboard. Of course, it's totally empty, but don't let that stop you from feeling smart. Player 1, enter your name.
I was just trying to prevent this from happening, where like the belt stretches.
Hurry up with the name or we'll end up using one of the ones I'm thinking of right now. What's that smell? Oh, maybe it's you, Two-Face. Player 2, it's your turn to manipulate my button.
I like that line.
Manipulate.
Name or I pull one out of my hat.
It's your turn to manipulate my buttons.
You're such a robot. Player 3, you're up to bat. Come on, pick up the pace or I'm gonna help you. Maybe you need to brush up on your social skills, kumquat. Hey, you're certainly not under any obligation to play another game, but we do have everything all set up. If you want one, it would not be a problem, okay?
Call 1-800-293-7768 and ask about our unique pre-need funeral planning services. That's
Preeny, preeny, preeny.
Do they have squeaky toys in heaven? I'm sure they do.
Heavenly Critters Pet Cemetery. For those times when your love doesn't fit the shoebox. I am not a hero. I am not an example of well-loved children. I host a trivia game. I don't know how to solve the world's problems. I do know how many episodes of Police Squad there were.
And MXC returns. It's like a 1-for-1 every time I hear it. It's like
Oh,
so
that
clear.
song.
Yeah. Now, 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 now.
Yeah, I don't know why. Today, I was like really tired. I was really tired earlier today. I mean, I said that, whatever.
Yeah.
Earlier today, I was really fucking tired, and I was like so not ready to do this. I was like thinking about calling it off.
Mm.
I was like feeling not great, and then just playing Rust and watching that fight gave me like a ton of energy. Now I feel fine, which I'm grateful for. But I think it's just because I stayed up watching To Your Eternity so much. I stayed up really late. I watched all 8 episodes last night.
Oh, okay. I was wondering like how far you had gotten.
There's only 8 episodes out. I'm thinking about reading ahead on it though, just because like the animation's really good, but it's not like what's keeping me there, you know.
Hmm.
This is Principal Borg. I'm afraid I've got some bad news about your son Timmy in 4th grade. What? I'm afraid he died in school this morning. What? Yeah, he died of a severe wedge. Yeah, the autopsies show he also suffered from repeated wet willies. What? Who is this? Looks like little Timmy's mother's a bit pissed. I'm the one who should be pissed. You let me finish the joke.
Oh, you guys are so crazy.
109.7 WEOB.
Oh, you guys are so crazy.
This is a hard pose. What the fuck? This is so fucked up. I guess it's because he's not a human character.
Oh yeah. I feel like he's bent forward a lot more.
Sonic?
Yeah, isn't his whole body like crunched over and then his neck is all up? I don't know. You're looking
side
at
by
it.
side, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I feel like his head is like knocked to the right and then twisted, you know. He's like got his head on his right shoulder. I think his right.
Oh.
Our left.
This is so hard.
Boys, you haven't seen realistic battle action until you've seen medieval tech action figures. More weapons, more scenarios.
And these dolls are made out of the toughest plastic.
They're not dolls, they're action figures.
Are they small representations of the human form?
Yes,
Then they're dolls. And they come with mix and match fashion accessories.
that's removable battle armor, and they have action grip hands.
Perfect for team.
It needs to be a little tighter.
They're not dolls.
This week on Zenora, Queen of Battle, Zenora and Janelle are captured.
I can't believe they tied us together like this. We'll just have to ride around until we can loosen these ropes.
And a lesson is learned.
You're a good friend, Janelle.
All on the next Zenora.
You've seen the video of the alien autopsy and you say you still don't believe? Well, here's the video the government really doesn't want you to
Okay, I mean, I think I might be ready to start animating this guy. I don't know what else I have. I just gotta figure out how the fuck to make that plugin work. Because I've used it before and it worked better than the way I had it yesterday.
Yeah.
The problem yesterday was for some reason it was just trying to stay in a T-pose. It should, like, the initial pose is just like a relaxed, like, standing hands down kind of pose. For some reason I don't know. I'm gonna look into seeing how, what's it called? How I could import this model into my motion capture software, because then I could just see what it looks like on the model immediately. Whereas before I would have to do a bunch of steps in between. I mean, I have my Vive set up. I could just do a little bit of mocap right now, but I don't know. It depends how long you're wanting to go. We could save that for tomorrow for sure.
Queen of battle, a plan is hatched.
Sonora, what should we do? We'll have to make them think we're enemies. Quick, make a cat fight. Ow, my hair!
And a friendship is strengthened.
Oh, whoa, look at this. I made this little stitch pattern,
On the next,
but if you draw like sideways, it...
Whoa.
Hmm.
That's pretty neat. Something to keep in the back of my mind.
Yeah, look, it makes... Doing it this way, you could make like a rope of some kind.
Oh, yeah.
See the pattern? Huh.
Hmm.
I gotta learn tricks in this, like I know tricks in Blender. I mean, this is kind of just a dithering in a form. Maybe I think that's what I'm gonna try and do. I've been like kind of confused by that object management tutorial. I need to do earlier ones to get it. But I was thinking I might want to try an HDRP of some kind, or just an RP, a render pipeline. Because I learned that a lot of what makes the like haunted PS1 games all look the same is that they all go through the same render pipeline.
Oh, is there a specific pipeline we should be going through?
Well, you make them from scratch, basically. So it was
Oh.
designed by theirs. They like designed theirs to like, pixelate correctly and stuff. But that tutorial series has a huge chunk on just the HDRP. Which I guess is just like, it's a way of you can like redefine how Unity does certain shaders and stuff, or how it like deals with light.
You want your
Damn, there was... what am I doing? I guess it might have just been in my tutorials playlist. I'm trying to find... There's a video that specifically was like how to import a model into the software directly. I feel like that would be a better way to do it.
Yeah.
So the Rococo add-on is great if you have an FK rig, but your character has an IK rig. Not a problem. Now in my opinion, IK rigs are way easier to animate with, and they are super fast when it comes to making adjustments to motion capture. So if you know for a fact that your character is going to use Rococo animations all the time, then I highly recommend modifying your rig specifically for Rococo. Once you've done that, you can literally pump new animations into your character in less than 5 clicks, and have total control when you want to edit or clean up the data. To do this, open your character rig file and import any Rococo FBX file, and you should see the two rigs overlapping. Make sure that your rig's origin is zeroed out, and if they're not roughly the same size, in object mode you can change the scale of your rig until the pelvises are about the same distance off the ground. Just make sure that after you do, press Ctrl A and all transformations to zero out position, rotation, and scale. Now, to match the Rococo bones to yours, click the Rococo rig, go to edit mode, go up here, and set individual origins, activate the snap, and make sure that it's set to vertex. This allows you to snap each Rococo bone to yours. Once you've aligned the two rigs together, make sure that all the IK control bones for the hands, feet, elbows, knees.
That's not what I was looking for. Okay, that's not on here.
Hi, and thank you for your interest in Animation Prep Studios. In this tutorial, I'm going to attempt to explain how to create custom avatars that you can use in Animation Prep Studios during your recordings from custom Make Human community characters that you create and modify in Blender. In the first step, what we're going to do is create a basic avatar in Make Human, and we're going to export that avatar as an MHX2 file that we will then import into Blender. So
Okay, this is more involved than I thought.
Hello, it's Mark Montoya here from Markham 3D, and today what we're going to be talking about is using motion capture data files in Blender and how to transfer them across to other characters. Now we're going to be going through 3 different processes. One will be the most simplest, the second one will be using a paid add-on, and the third one is horrendous. So just a quick note, when we're importing BBH files, we have file import BBH, so these are motion capture data files. If your motion capture data file is 60 frames a second, but your actual animation is 30 frames a second, what you want to do is enable scale FPS. So that'll bring that motion capture data file from 60 frames per second down to 30. And then obviously we've got loop the animation. So for instance, for a walk cycle, update scene FPS, we'll get it from the motion capture data file of 60 frames and apply it 60 frames per second to the file. Update scene duration is fairly straightforward. It'll update the scene duration from 250 frames to 800 frames. So first off, what we've got here, we've got this rig which has our motion capture data file, which is from the Real Illusion suite, and this character here is from character 3 from the Real Illusion suite as well. So I know that these two rigs match up in terms of bone names and structure. So this is going to be very straightforward. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to select this bone, come into the armature, the viewport display, and I'll put that in front. I'm going to expand the bottom of the screen here, and in the editor type, I'm going to change this to dope sheet. Scroll out a little bit so we can see everything. From here, I'm going to select our armature with the animation. We're going to go from dope sheet to action editor. And let's just quickly rename this to motion chatting. From here, I'll go select our other rig, and we can see that there's only one keyframe, which is obviously this pose. If I come here and I select motion chatting, we can automatically see that that animation has now transferred onto this rig. So just to make this animation a little bit nicer, I'm going to put it in solid mode, and then we press play, and it's a bit laggy, but we can see that now the animations match up. In this next example, these rigs are completely different. So for instance, if I select this and I select this thigh bone, you can see that's actually called the Mixamo rig leg left up leg. Whereas we come into here, we go into edit mode, we select this bone, it is selected, but we can see that's called C_thigh_fk.l. We can come here and select the head, and then this head bone is called Mixamo rig head. So they're 2 completely different rigs. Now we're going to be using the Auto Rig Pro, and if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description. And we're going to be remapping these. So I'm going to select our armature first, our source armature, we'll just use the eyedropper, free source animation, and then I'm going to select our other rig and use the eyedropper there. From here, I'm going to build a bones list, and now we've got a list of bones. Now, luckily enough, Artel, who's the creator of Auto Rig Pro, has already done all the work for us. What we can do is expand mapping presets, and I can go open, and we've already got our Mixamo FK bmap, which is the file that it uses, accept, and we can see that in this source list here, everything's already matching up. So we've got our hips and is our master, the index fingers have already been matched up, right arm, so on and so forth. So he's already done all the work. If you're using a rig that has different names, or the armature has different names, then you have to do this manually the first time, and then you can actually save the preset, and then when you come back again, you can just auto apply. From here, all we need to do is click retarget, and I'm just going to go 200 frames just to speed it up, and okay. And then if we scroll through it, we can see that the character is matching up to what the armature is doing. And the third way is the yuckiest way. So I'm only going to do a little bit because I have no intention of doing the whole thing. We're going to select our target rig, go into pose mode. I'm just going to do the right arm, so I'm going to select the right arm. Come to object constraints, come to bone constraints, select an add bone constraints, copy rotation, and then we're going to come and select this armature. Has a bit of a hissy fit, but that's fine. And we want to be grabbing this arm. So now if we come back into object mode, select our armature, go back into pose mode, have a look at this arm is, it's just the left arm, very convenient. Let's come back into here, back into pose mode, and we are looking for left arm. And then we'll go down to the forearm, so add bone constraint, copy rotation, select our rig. I'm going to kind of guess, if I just type in arm, left forearm, and we can see that now we've got that. Let's just do a bit of shoulder, add copy rotation of the armature, and I believe this might be clavicle. Nope, this might be shoulder, left shoulder. Oh boy. And that's how you kind of do it manually, so you can see that the arm is copying the other rig, but all the bones would be horrendous. Now, if you guys go useful, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out keep up to date with my content. And if there's anything else you want to know, please leave a comment down below.
Yeah, I don't know. None of that really helped much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of warm up on this, the mocap process. So I think it's good that I'm gonna be doing this first before you, because I'm gonna have to just be fucking with it on my own, probably for like 2 jams, before I get to the point where I can like quickly do it.
I was kind of thinking when you were when you said like you want to do an animation jam, they are definitely like their own things, you know, like they're definitely their own days, their own disciplines.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I was setting it up as its own jam, you know.
Yeah.
God, why are the hands called this? I should have named them actually proper shit. That's really annoying. And this is my own fault. So it's hand R6 is the right hand index base. I think I might just go through and rename all of these. It's going to be a little bit more of a pain in the ass, but I think it's worth it. How are you feeling though? How much longer? Like, do you have a lot of shit you still want to do?
I mean, yeah, there's always stuff I could do, but I'm just learning more about the shoes and stuff.
Because I mean, we're definitely over. We're at 2 hours now, so we could anytime we could call it whenever you're done.
There's something really cool about when you make something and then you look at it in its texture form, and the texture like kind of does look like it, you know?
Like you can
like
kind
just
of
seeing
see
these, just seeing these dots, and then these like this part does kind of look like a shoe to me.
Yeah.
What's on the shoes.
I could definitely see that. This sucks. Is pinky spelled? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just look how they did it. Yeah, I guess for now we'll try to use the naming standard of the mocap software for our rigs. So I'll send you, I'm going to send the mocap rig I exported. That way once you set up your rig, you can just name it that immediately, hopefully. Rather than having to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That way we can make the mocap process a little bit easier in the future as well. Yeah, I'm excited to compile all this together and see how long it took collectively compared to like the jam where we just went in one sitting, you know? So I feel like it's going to be longer, but I don't know for sure because we've done 10 of these now at about an hour a piece, maybe closer to like an hour and a half average. Bro, it's probably a 2-hour average actually because we had the 4-hour one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that originally we started out by saying like NPC Jam, don't worry about the designs, it's just NPCs. But I definitely think doing multiple days just gives us better designs than rushing it.
Yeah.
I definitely think like the having a couple days of planning, like days in between, I guess.
I think this is
being
a good
able
way
to
do
sleep
it.
on a design.
I
I
think
definitely
when
like I
What?
like my guy more than I like Croblin.
Oh yeah.
I think I like this guy's design more, and there's more details that I am able to put in.
I think what I was thinking when I said like don't worry about the designs too much was kind of just like the initial design, like the sketch of it, you know? Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
weren't going to be making some crazy armor monster guy.
Yeah.
Like we're just going to be making guys, like some dudes.
That's true.
But like we inevitably, I think you're right, like having that extra time made us just like looking at this shit for so long. Like you can't help but just keep tweaking it. I definitely want to make an original thing next time. For sure. I want to just make something up. So I like the idea of enemy jam. I think that's fun. Because then we could do not like, it's like a strictly non-human thing. Be it like a robot or a monster. But like, even if it's a monster, like not a humanoid shape at all. I want to do like spiders and like weird shit like that.
Spider, I feel like, is really hard.
Maybe that's too hard, yeah. But still, I want like this roughly the same workflow we have here, just non-humanoid, so it'll be a little bit harder.
I want to do a simple enemy. I want to do like a slime, not like
yeah, that's probably
not
better.
a slime, but like the kind of thing that you could crush in one hit.
I definitely wasn't thinking too much when I said spider. That was probably not the best offhand example. But yeah, I'm down for just like simple enemy jam. Just like level 1 grinding enemy.
Yeah, farming enemy. Like a crab or something. Crab is another hard one though.
There's a giant enemy crab.
I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to like model if you just make one leg and then make the armature for the leg and then copy it.
I guess that's true, but
when you have 8 legs, I think that's the way to go.
I'm just thinking about the rig. Maybe that wouldn't be as hard as I'm thinking. I don't know. Spiders are like super common, so.
You'd have to do 8 steps, 8 individual step animations.
I wonder if you could do a trick with it. Just do like one animation like this, so like dink dink dink, and then just copy and paste it.
Yeah, I know a bunch of tricks you could do in Blender.
Left hand middle, I guess that. Oh no, that's middle finger. Okay. I'm trying to find just like the hand. Oh, they just call it right hand. Okay, good. probably just neck, right? Where's neck? Yeah. And this is chest. And this is spine. Hips.
Hey, I know this song.
See, me too. But like, what is it from? I guess. Like, can you?
It's
say
from
it?
a meme. It's from the meme of like Avengers or something. Like it's really fast and it's like you know, Tekken fans when they blah 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 blah. Blah.
Yes, there it
Soul
is.
Calibur
Okay.
fans when they blah 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 blah.
I'm glad to have that reaffirmation because I could fucking swear I'd heard that from somewhere.
It's a very funny song in that context, I think. Like
I saw it. The one that I saw, it was like it was a bunch of people explaining shit, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was like there's like a guy with the whiteboard, and it was like Discord moderators explaining why.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay. She's under 18 or something like that.
Yeah. What is this game though? Or like what is this Powerpuff Girls? Oh, it's the Powerpuff Girls theme.
Is it the Powerpuff Girls theme, or is it just from this game?
It's one of their. It's got to be one of their themes, because it's not the same version. This is a simpler. This is fewer instruments. The one in the video is like a full orchestra, and it's got bells. I always laugh at the bells.
Let me look
Bing,
that up.
Bing, 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 bing. That's they're all supposed to be that speed.
I'm really glad to find that so easily.
Yeah,
that one isn't as good.
They all need to be like hyperspeed. That's the best one. Yeah, pretty much. This speed is what's funny about this song. When things are going brrrr.
Too slow. Too slow. Those ones are all too slow. Yeah, the first one that came up was just the perfect one, I feel like. Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
I always forget about that video of Reggie. That's the one. That's the one that makes it good. That's the one that I always think about.
The nostalgia critic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really glad I found that. Because that was in the... I looked it up. I was trying to find it, and I didn't know how to describe it. But I didn't think to just put Powerpuff Girls theme. Because I was thinking it was specifically from that game.
This is like a funkier version of it.
You're right. Now that you've pointed it out, the bells makes it really obvious, I feel like.
It's like... Boop, 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 boop. I can't believe I don't remember that from the show. I feel like it must not have been featured very prominently.
I guess, yeah, let's look. I'm gonna look at how was that actually used? Not meme, just the theme.
Maybe it was just in the background while the guy's going Powerpuff Girl.
Sugar. To create
I'll probably get copyright strike for this, won't I?
Maybe.
Oh, it is. It's okay.
Okay.
It's just the show. It's just the show's opening.
That's cool.
Why is
opening.
that the meme? That's really funny. Why did that pop off so hard like that?
It's a good. I mean, it's kind of a funny show too. So it's got like a slight comedy in the music. I think. I feel like I hear a slight comedy in the music. Maybe it's just the meme tricking me.
Damn it. Oh, I fucked up.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bunk.
Nice.
Damn it. Loop. Yeah. This makes
The
his
music
head
is
look
really
really
good.
big. I need to make that a clean loop. Alright, give me a new song for him to dance to. RNGesus. Give me something good. Come on. Please. Volkswagen. EA. The crossover we've all been waiting for. Okay. What? Come on. Keep going. Why is, man? This is so short. Okay, I'm gonna just mute. I'm sick of this. It's too close to being good, and I know a perfect one already. So I'm just gonna mute. Maybe medium. Just do my own thing. Oh no, it's a 2 times speed. Fuck. I want to just have a rig that just has this whole dance. Can I get this easily, you think? The specialist dance is so fucking good.
Maybe.
There has to be a way. So there's an MMD version. What the fuck is MMD? What does that even mean?
Isn't that Microsoft device? I think MMD is the audio thing. Oh no, wait, MMD is the Miku. Yeah, Miku Miku Dance.
Oh, is that like a program?
It's in Blender. I've never used it, but Miku Miku Dance Model is its own file type.
I don't want to go through all that. This looks hard.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, Mario. Thank you for inviting me to your game.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Nintendo should send out little, like, cards in the mail to kids that says Mario has called you to play his game.
Will you answer the call?
Will you play my game?
Oh, I'm dumb. What the fuck is this Mixmo? This already exists. I forgot. I was trying to fucking, like, find a library of dances that I could use.
Oh, yeah.
exclusive.
Don't get my hopes up.
I want this one. Holy shit. This is wild. Can I just download it? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I do have to log into an account. Did I already make an account with this? I hope so.
You must have. You don't have an Adobe account?
Oh, no, I think I just did it with Google. Don't show that. That can't be on stream. I don't think anything actually came up, but... yeah, it's fine. So... should I just I'll just upload my guy, I guess. Come on, process faster. I want to try to get him synced up to the little guys. Because it's the same dance.
Oh.
I'm just going to wait until they loop. The video that I used for reference for the little guys is just a guy that's doing the dance from this game, but in real life, basically. But he's doing it in front of like a forest, so it's all green, so it's really easy to chroma key out. But it just also got his skin tone, because I've made it go really harsh.
This is so annoying. When I select a face, I can't see the texture underneath because it's so light.
Switching scenes doesn't read it, does it? No, it doesn't. Come on, guys, loop already. Damn, I must have got it like right when it looped already. Oh wait, oh there we go. And they're a little ahead of him. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, right. XML. Ew, where does texture go?
Hmm?
He lost his texture when I put him in a Mixamo for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Do I have to
don't think
manually do that?
I think so. I
Okay.
don't think it'll show in.
Damn, I just wanted to watch him dance, but if he's not gonna have a
Yeah.
texture, then
You remember the game that was before Power Rangers? Or Powerpuff Girls, sorry.
oh no.
Yeah. I went to go write down what song it was. Whoa.
Look at that sprint animation. My leg lost tracking. That sucks. I mean, I could still trim it though. There's still a usable chunk in there. That's funny looking though. What is he doing? No. No.
He's sideways.
What is you doing? Oh no, baby. Why is it like that? What the fuck? They're facing the right way. God damn it. Oh, because the run turns sideways, I guess. So should I turn him sideways then, I suppose? Flip him 90. Look at him go. Yeah.
He's so brave.
He running. It's not going well, man. I'm struggling. I mean, I guess the run animation was already scuffed enough, so it's just double scuffed. But why is he doing that? Why does he want to be in a T-pose so bad? His arms should be... Look, you can still see the actual rig here. Like, hidden underneath all this nonsense. It's so bad. That's so bad. Okay. Did I miss anything? They're all set. I don't... Is it because I didn't apply the transform, maybe? Oh, he's not even rotated. Shit. Oh, wait. Yeah, he is. Okay. God, it keeps getting fucked in different ways. I can't do it anymore. I can't do this.
He's dead.
All you have to do is just run. Just run. Why can't you just be normal? Okay, at least this is a familiar fuck up. At least this one, I know what I'm in for here. Ooh. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Damn, it worked with the dance. Why did the dance work that one time and then these other two aren't working? What is the difference, I guess? Do you have the stream open right now on Twitch?
No.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look at the dance thing I imported earlier and see what's different about it. Whoa, quiet down there. Okay, so if I make the source the dance instead, and I retarget it, it just works. What the fuck? Look at him go.
Weird.
Bam, bam, bam. Oh, the spin. So what is different between these two, I guess, is what I need to find out. Oh yeah, I can't do that. They're the same. They're the same. They're exactly the same. I don't get it. I need to fix that when his leg starts drifting away. I should just delete everything up to like this point, probably. How is this still uploading? The Mixamo thing is taking so long. Do you remember it taking hella long?
No. Maybe, did you import it with a skeleton?
Yeah.
That might be what it is.
But it's still running the auto rigger like anyways. And look, it's already rigged. Like he's doing the animations. Yeah. So I don't know what they're processing.
I think it's, I mean, I usually don't even do the skeleton with it.
Actually, no, I'm going to cancel it. I'm just going to download the dance and just put it into Blender.
Yeah.
Which dance? I think the Roomba dance is probably the funniest one. Maximum enthusiasm. Oh. This is such a cool tool.
I feel like now that I have some A-Sprite, now that I'm used to A-Sprite, this is a pretty nice workflow. I feel like I'm actually having fun doing the textures for once.
That's good. That's the point we definitely need to get to, where it's like, it stops being frustrating. I want to hit that point with animations.
Yeah.
I feel like this music matches with this dance really well. Okay, fuck both of you. Get out of my fucking face. You get back over here. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Okay. What the absolute fuck is that?
Whoa.
Kind of rig is this? I mean, I guess I'll give it a go. I'll try to copy the animation data just for the fuck of it. But I have very low faith. Hey!
Wow. They just had a bunch of extra bombs.
Dude, I could watch this all day. That's so funny. Look at him go. When the fridge hits just right. Okay, I need to... I can't believe this one worked, but the running animation doesn't. Like, this is a mess. I got a lot of practice. I got a lot of learning to do. Why isn't he? Damn it! I fucked up the timing. Hold on. Why didn't he do it, man? Why'd you gotta do me like that? Oh, God, this is so funny.
You ready to call it, you think?
I'm spiraling at this point.
Yeah.
One last thing.
I don't know why I have such a burst all of a sudden, but
I'm fine to keep going. I'm having fun just doing this shit. I'm not like trying to end it or anything.
whoa.
What?
Whoa. If you do this pattern select thing and then you do fill and it fills the whole thing with pattern.
Oh. That's very clever.
Damn. Damn. I think this has taught me a little bit about using patterns, because I feel like I did this little pattern just over and over, and it makes it look like it has more depth because it's like at an angle. These angles like make it look curved in. The placement with the UVs is still kind of fucked up.
I'm glad to hear that. It seems like you're definitely getting a lot out of the texturing segment of this.
Yeah. I
some
wish it would
intense
auto
shit.
export.
That's not right. Damn, I always forget this step. I gotta like trim it so that the length is right, so that it loops cleanly. I guess I could have just put him in VR chat at this level and then just dance in those worlds. That would have been way better.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, if you're down to keep going, I will do that. Honestly, I might do that right now, but if you want to call it, I'll leave that for later. Because that sounds like fun. I would like to do that, but I also don't want to like keep you here.
I don't know. Now I feel like because I put, well, no, I still need to fix some stuff. I could keep going.
epilepsy. Probably shouldn't do that. I think I should get a chroma key of this.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Good job, Frigid Man. Okay, I'm gonna try to get him in the VR chat. If I remember how to do this correctly, this should be a very fast process. But I very likely run into a couple of hiccups along the way. But I remember it being relatively simple. Especially because I have like the scene all pre-made already. Okay. Because the dances that are built into VR chat are so much better than these ones. There's one song in particular. And plus it would be like a callback to end the jam on that.
Yeah.
But again, it's totally your call. Like at this point, it's just I'm just having fun. Avatars. I also could add him to the conga line then. That'll be good. I found one song in the VR chat Dance World in particular that just like I really liked, and I was like, holy shit, this is such a good fucking song. I feel like I'm like surprised I've never heard of it. Like it reminds me of Persona, and come to find out it's from Persona 3.
Oh wow.
So I was just like, oh okay, no wonder I liked it. Okay, I don't want this fucking goober in here, dude. This was just a test guy. Get out of here. The conga line. I haven't looked at this in a while. Binoculars Man. The Chad Goblin. Jeff. Grancer. Lancer. Sivart, I guess. Dark Lancer. Black Bomber. And Chickum. Uh-oh. The fuck? I just made Unity like grayscale. What did I do? Uh-oh.
Whoa.
How did I do that?
I don't know.
Oh, I started searching.
That's interesting.
Oh, so it like highlights things that show up for your search. Oh, that's sick.
Wow.
That's very helpful.
I
Okay,
didn't
let's
know.
see if I can remember how to do this. Oh, right, I have to extract mats. It's weird. That's not quite right. Something's wrong. Like his UVs are off. Just a little off. I'm not sure why. That's so weird. It looks way worse in Unity. I guess
What
it's,
does?
his texture, like the UVs are wrong. And the texture itself is like ran through some sort of compression, it looks like.
Yeah, when you import stuff into Unity, you have a bunch of import settings.
I just clicked and dragged it.
Yeah, so when you go, you can still adjust it. If you go to wherever it is, like the original thing that you imported.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, there's material one, but then also like model. Some of these should affect UVs. I don't know which one, but it's under model for sure.
Well, the texture is also a problem though, because you look like that's not as clean as it is. Like the pixel art work itself is like different.
Yeah, it's just there's a setting somewhere that changes how it's compressed. I would go to the image, yeah. And then
Like none of
yeah,
these change anything.
Mitchell. It has a resize algorithm.
Should I change it off of Mitchell?
Yeah, probably. Maybe under advanced.
That seemed to help.
I think it's supposed to have closest under there, but those are just the color. But whatever one you had for Blender, I think.
I don't recognize any of these.
But we said this yesterday, how like it's gonna look different in Unity, color wise. It's just up to us to choose. But I'm pretty sure that, oh, max size. It's been upscaled, I think.
Should I make it bigger or smaller? Oh. Whoa.
So maybe the 600 by 600 is gonna mess it up if it needs to rescale. or just look up how to do closest.
Wow, it's like not changing anything. What the fuck? There we go. Okay. So it looks like 512 is like fine.
Yeah, I think maybe we should be using, because otherwise it might, maybe it only loads like certain sizes, and then it scales them. So I think it's 600 scaled down to 512.
Maybe. But why are the UVs a problem then?
The UV it's still on a texture.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they scale the UVs as well.
Swap UVs.
Normal modes maybe. I think you have to hit apply for them to change. Oh, maybe keep quads. I think that's it. Or maybe weld vertices. I don't know.
I'm gonna look this up.
Oh, an optimized mesh. Probably. Yeah, honestly, I bet it's scaling the texture. And because you have stuff where it's like right on the line.
So what size
That'll
should
mess
it
me
be
up
then?
too. 512 by 512 probably.
What's the next one up?
1024 by 1024.
I'd rather upscale it than downscale it, right?
Well, if you have exact numbers, then it wouldn't do any scaling.
Right, but I'm saying if right now I take the 600 and I bring it down to 500, I have to redraw everything. Whereas if I
you would
go 600 to
wanna bring it up.
1024, I would just have a bunch of empty space on the edge.
No, it's scaling it. It's not adding stuff. Oh, I see what you mean though when you're doing it in Blender.
Yeah, like when I correct that problem right now.
Yeah.
So I think I can just open it up in Sprite. God, there's so much shit open. Yeah, if I just open it up in Sprite and then I resize it, and then I just scale the UVs down a little bit, clean that up, then I re-import it. Maybe we'll see if that fixes it. Because that's a pretty compelling theory. That sounds good.
Because I was thinking like, oh, when we chose 600 by 600, like I feel like every texture I've seen has been some, you know, some multiple of like 4. Yeah.
1024 by 1024.
Yeah, or I guess maybe go to Unity to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's...
Well, it doesn't say, it just says 1024.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, I need to be like super specific with this.
Maybe put the cursor at the center.
Well, it is scaling about the center already, right?
Well, it's scaling around the bounds, the bounding box, just to like it would make it perfect.
So Shift S, cursor to.
Oh, what the fuck?
How
I
do
thought
I
you
put...
could do cursor. Oh, never mind. Good luck.
I thought this was. This looks like it's doing it at the center.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't cause any issues.
Oh man, it's so close.
Oh my god. Okay. That should be perfect. It's definitely not ideal having this like empty space, but we learned.
Yeah.
You live and you learn. Okay, so now I'm gonna re-export it. Sorry to pull away from your thing. But
No, this is. I mean, I'm
we're
gonna have to do this
deal
too.
with it, yeah.
Yeah. So from now, oh well, oh man, I wonder if that's like props too.
Oh yeah. I mean, that wasn't too bad of a process just now, though.
Yeah, that wasn't terrible. But from now on, we gotta. So from now on, do you want to do 1024?
I would rather. Well, I feel like on a lot of the props, 600 is way too much. So I feel like props we could do 512, but characters that I was like pushing.
Yeah.
I was pushing 600 right there. So I think 1024 would be better for characters. Whoa, whoa. Uh-oh. Is this, Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know why that happened. A little scary, but it's okay.
Albedo.
Well, first I gotta
Oh
switch.
yeah, you're doing that one.
Oh, I can't just...
Main texture.
Oh, there we go. But can't I just put it to emissive? Or shouldn't I do that?
I guess, yeah, you can.
I guess I'll just put it in both. Oh wait, what the fuck? I guess that's... Which one looks closer to how he looked in Blender? I don't know.
I think when it's all white, that's when it's full emissive.
Don't we want it to be full emissive?
Yeah, I think that's the right
I feel like he looks too white. Yeah, he's like glowing.
I think take it off of emission.
But we want him to be emissive, right?
It's already an emissive texture, or it's already an emissive shader. Wait, what? What's main texture then? Weird.
I feel like I fucked this
Maybe-
up. I'm gonna
Maybe just take it off of. You can. I think you can choose a material you already have if you've made it.
Oh yeah, I could just create a material, huh? I guess that's fine. I mean, it's just it's not emissive, right? Because he has a shadow right there.
Yeah.
Don't we want it
I
to
think
be...
on the default material you can. I think just do emission.
Oh, if I just turn the shadow off.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, whoops. What's this? Hey. Yeah, that was it. Very good call. I would not have thought of that. I'm very glad you pointed that out.
Cool, cool.
That's some shit that would have fucking, like, baffled me for a long time. Very nice.
Yeah, because I mean the scaling difference is it's between 600 and 512, so it's like
That makes a lot of sense. So, like, once you explained it,
it's
I'm
like
like, oh shit.
9%
Like,
difference.
that makes perfect sense. Okay. So now it's... Why do I have this layout? Project should be... Yeah, okay. Now I gotta add... the fucking... VR chat descriptor, I think. Oh, wait, no, I gotta do is rig. Generic, create from model. Or no, humanoid. figure. It's weird, it always misses the chest bone. I literally called it chest. Is that it? I'm excited. Tomorrow, I want to do animation, like, mocap jam tomorrow. Because I don't know what else I have to do with my guy.
Yeah.
And that just sounds like a lot of fun. I'm not going to have a treadmill, though, so walk animations are not going to be super smooth. But I could just, I mean, I have a big enough space that I could just walk, and then you can, like, limit the movement, right?
Yeah, probably.
Wow. Alright, there he is. I love refrigerators. His arms are a little short. I don't know though, is that... Let me do it in Blender.
I think that looks right. He's just a short guy.
So the tips of his fingers are like... Yeah, that's about right. Okay. I was just making sure, because sometimes when you go between Unity and VR chat, the scaling of the rig can be kind of weird.
Hmm.
But that looks pretty good. It's just so weird seeing it in like a first-person perspective. Look, I can like see a seam in his head. Do you see that?
Hmm.
It's super subtle, but it's just like a little white shit, like right where the UV is, I think.
Where in his head?
It's so subtle. It's just like there's a line going across like right here, like right where his headphones would rest if he's wearing headphones, it looks like. And then there's one going dead center of his head, but it stops at the horizontal line, so it's like an upside down T. It's like very subtle though, so it's probably... I think it might just be a problem with the UVs. It looks pretty good though.
Maybe does the shader give you any like outline at all?
Oh yeah, I think I could... Should I turn on an outline, you think?
No, I just mean like maybe that's what you're seeing.
Oh.
But if it's turned off, then never mind.
I might want to turn that on though. I feel like it might look good with this guy. Looks good except for his glasses. His glasses, it like fucks it up. Look at this when I do negative outline. It creates this like zigzag effect on his glasses.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Well, it's I'm gonna do the dance and then end the stream unless you have anything else
No.
you want to do.
Just continuing my shoes. I messed up the blender preferences thing. When I'm trying to get it where when I click on the face it doesn't turn yellow. But I accidentally made it where I can't see the ones that I selected, like if I do shift click.
What I usually do is I'll select the faces I need, and then I just hide all of the Blender UI on that panel, and then I go to the left panel and just mess with it there. It's not the most intuitive, but... Alright, so we're gonna get a dance, and then we will end the stream. Unless, I mean, do you want to throw a quick, like, default rig and just do automatic weights and try to throw your guy over here, or is that too much?
Well, I would have to do the texture thing too.
Oh, okay, so whatever.
Yeah,
we'll do a duet at some point.
Yeah, my guy's not even. I still have shading and stuff to do. I just spent all day on the shoes, which I think
it was time well spent. Yeah. My shoes don't have like any detail.
They look a little weird, but first shoe.
I know exactly what song I'm doing. Well, they've updated it. There's like new worlds. Or wait, actually, are any of these actually new? Yeah, that one's new. That one's new. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the song? Let me make sure I have the name right. Yeah, I do have it right. Where is it? Where is it? Damn. I guess they took it out. I don't know. Unless they changed it to like it's written out in Japanese. Oh, hey, someone joined. Damn, they've updated this shit a lot.
I definitely could see this guy being my VR chat avatar for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm done with the shoes. Any more detail would be overkill.
Damn, I'm upset.
I think I'm gonna do that conversion to 1024. How did you do that?
Oh my god. Oh, it's so loud. Why is that so loud? I turned it down on the stream, so it's not going to be hurting anyone. But I need to turn it down for myself. Oh, fuck. I turned it up. That sounds so bad. What the fuck? Oh. I apologize if anyone was listening to that. Holy shit. Are they all like that?
They're designed to kill you if you are playing in a headset.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was crazy.
Really quick, how did you do that frame or the size change?
Oh, it was like image and then canvas size, I think.
Image?
Or like edit, let me see.
Edit canvas size? maybe?
Sprite, canvas size.
Right. Oh, okay. Thank you.
No problem. Dive to blue. That's not the one I just picked, is it? Oh, it was the same one. Oh, I'm a fool. What about this one? Was this?
God, there is so
They're
much
all like
skill.
this. What is?
When you do it in the corner, the context is basically this texture.
What happened? This used to be such a cool thing.
Yeah, this is fucked.
Okay, I'm just gonna
This is
try and.
a prank version of it.
Oh wait, do I have? Oh, it's my fault.
Oh.
I had the master volume turned up really fucking loud from when we were watching movies. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna try it now again. Why did I turn back to the night?